Parental discretion is advised.
I don't want to be a product of my environment. I want my environment to be a product of me.
Welcome to the Ritz-Kellogg Radio Show.
You're listening to the Ritz-Kellogg Radio Show with your host, Koma Kellogg. I hope you're ready, because we're about to blast off and take your mind to where it really shouldn't be. In 5, 4, 3...
On the beat.
She's gonna get my night runs into morning all the time, and through my phone I'm scrolling, bang my line. Off that drink it's hard to focus. Seems like I'm always chosen by romantics that are hopeless. We can make arrangements though, and if you down, who knows? I might just do you like beloved, yeah, or make you my numero uno.
DJ Ready Fair.
She don't allow herself to miss nobody else. I've had days where I was dolo, but I never caught a bad case of FOMO. Don't talk to me about your previous, you know I'm that times 2. Penthouse jumping from the front to back room. Girls going wild, showing off new tattoos. My night runs into morning all the time, and through my phone I'm scrolling, bang my line. Off that drink it's hard to focus. Seems like I'm always chosen by romantics that are hopeless. We can make arrangements though, and if you down, who knows? I might just do you like beloved, yeah, or make you my numero uno.
I'm Morgan Freeman, and you're listening to the Ritz-Kellogg Radio Show. Where you are right now is ridiculously awesome.
Yeah, that Ritz-Kellogg's Radio Show,
Andy?
special edition.
Yo, it's the Made You Listen show, brought to you by Ritz-Kellogg Radio. Here with Buzz Beaters, your host Koma Kellogg, and special guest as well, Claytonius. Say what's up.
What's up?
Yeah, ain't no thing but a chicken wing. It's Saturday morning, about 4:07 on the West Coast, which means it's 7:07 out there on the East.
Hey, it's 2 p.m.
What's poppin', bro? What's poppin'? Another week went by.
Hey, we had to make you listen. This is a special edition of that raid.
You saying that again? What the fuck?
Yo, we
broken records tonight or what?
We rocking tonight. Hey, let me ask you guys a couple questions though.
What's that be?
Because I feel like a lot of guys been getting real sentimental lately.
Why? Because of the stupid fucking whack ass Hallmark holiday coming up.
Not just that, but I feel like dudes is all breaking up with their girls.
That's the perfect time to break up your girl. Break up your girl. Break it up right now. Break up on Valentine's Day or the day before is a perfect
sadder
day.
than a guy scorned by a woman ready for Valentine's Day.
I did a show a couple years ago about the date, March 14th. Do you know what that is?
I feel like
no. Do you know what it is?
it's an
it's an actual holiday. No, March 14th.
Are we talking about what?
March 14th, not February.
What is it?
It's a holiday. Look it up. It's called
Steak.
Steak.
Have to make them listen.
Steak.
All right.
And BJ Day.
Oh my God! If
you look
I
it
could
up.
Sell my female that is Steak and BJ Day.
Look it up. It's a real holiday.
I was gonna say St. Patty's Day, but
no. March 14th. It's Steak and BJ Day. It's the man's version of fucking the bitch holiday of Valentine's Day. Hallmark made that shit up.
Well, let me ask you something.
It's just another ploy for you to go buy a fucking diamond from K Jeweler or whatever name brand that's on commercials. Fuck that.
If you got a solid relationship with your lady off top,
You should have Valentine's Day every day.
Is every day.
Every day.
But when Valentine's Day comes around, it is nice to do a little something. But at the same time, girls, don't expect all this and all that. If your man is paying the bills, if he out there paying the rent,
done fucking
and he's out
paid
there
for Christmas,
paying the electricity bill, the garbage bill.
What year are you living? No, the girl better be bringing in half the fucking cheddar. Fuck that shit, dude. In this day and age.
Yo, we in LA.
My bitch ain't gonna be no shit at home. Fucking like she better get off her ass and get a job.
Not be sedity, yo.
The only thing is, how do you trust what she's doing at her job?
You got fucking way bad trust issues.
You just went out the box.
Only because
he don't trust the bitch for sure.
You ain't trusting anything.
He said, "How do you know she gonna be at work early though? Does she?"
Damn, homie, you got real problems now.
Fuck.
If you asking questions like that, man.
How do you know she went to work?
Yo,
I don't know.
I didn't want her out to go to work.
You're gonna fall. Yeah, you better get her to work though to make some more money, bro.
Yo, but you know what? On
it's
the way
expensive.
over here,
you want to wear some nice denim, dog.
I was talking to Clay. I was like, bro, what's going on? He was like, man, you know, I'm paying all this child. So I'm like, bro, welcome to the club.
Was this when I was in?
Wait, you was in the back of the van. I see. He said, man, I'm paying all this child. So I said, welcome to the club. Because you know why? I don't care if we don't get all the recognition that we deserve as fathers that are there for our children.
Correct.
But we are there for our children. And at the end of the day, we have to learn to live with not getting that acknowledgement and not getting those props all the time.
He didn't have the opportunity to be with his kids though, because the mother.
Yo, you and me both, bro.
It got taken away.
He owes back child support on some shit he never even got to spend time with.
I had to sign him off.
Yeah, my God, you ain't you preaching to the choir right now, doggy dog. I'm gonna tell you, I know.
See,
bro.
you know what
I've been had over $15,000 in back child support, and guess what? I paid that shit off in full. I paid that shit off. Bow. She looked at me like I was a drug dealer. I'm like, nah, I'm not one of these niggas that you fuck with. I'm making money legit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because I paid off all back child support doesn't mean I'm like one of these busted ass motherfuckers that you fuck with. You know what I'm saying? I get money. You know?
Why? When she filled out the paperwork to start the case, what does she care where it comes from?
You know what?
Right?
You know what?
I mean, right?
At the end of the day, though, but
you ended up paying. You're paying for some shit. Your kids are grown ass kids now, dog.
Whoever's listening to this, I don't mean to put you down, lady, but you know what? If you out here trying to get your dude off child support, you is just a bum ass bitch, bro. Like,
stop being a bum, bitch.
Don't be a bum ass bitch. Go get, because you know what? If I wasn't here. You're gonna have to still survive. You're gonna have to still pay for all the shit you gotta pay for. So at least acknowledge what I do and be happy with it and be like, yo, my man,
support him.
That's not my man's no more. That's my baby daddy. But you know what?
Be proud.
Be happy that he's wants to be a part of the life.
But his situation is fucking more difficult because the bitch cheated on him.
No, but it's the same principles.
It is the same principle, but mine's got a story to it.
He wants to be a part of the life.
You know what happens when you get married too young? This is what happens when you get married too young, bro, and get pregnant too young, and then you don't know who the fuck you are at that time, dude. And then people change, bro. It's just the way shit is. It's the way it is. We are always changing. We are always evolving.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We are not supposed to be with one person, bro. That is a man-made fucking law. We're supposed to learn from different people throughout our life.
I have folks in my life that met a woman and they got married young, and you know what? From the outside, it looks like a fairy tale. I'm sure they still go through their way. They still go through their shit that they go through, but at the end of the day, they push through that. And you know what? If we don't make that happen and we break apart and we still have kids, you shouldn't be trying to just get me for whatever you can. You should be over here trying to work with me so that our kids are raised the proper way and the best way that's possible, because they need their mom and they need their dad. They don't need just one. And if you're one of them females that didn't have your dad and you want your kids to not act like they have a dad when their dad's there all the time, then you're a shady bitch. Then you really need to recognize.
Ariana Grande has a new song, bro. It talks about
shit I could have ever said right there.
It is.
It's called Next or something, and she's talking about going on to the next. Like she thanks her exes, but she's on to the next.
But she's a child, bro. You're talking about.
I don't give a fuck, but she's got it right though. She's got it right. It's about growth. It's about learning from different lovers and different people in your life, dude. That's what it's about.
I don't feel that so much. I feel like, yo, you could date, you could do all that shit, but she is not right, bro. I don't feel Ariana Grande.
I'm saying it was similar to what I'm saying, and I believe it strongly.
Yo, if you're over here gonna get proposed and you're gonna accept the guy's proposal,
no, don't even propose. My whole thing is I'm anti-marriage.
Then just say no. Just say no. Yeah. You could just say no, but don't be like yes. And then when the dude's getting hella serious with you, you're gonna be like nah. Because
why would you want another mother though? That's what a marriage is having a woman ask you where you're at, who you're with.
Dude, I just had to tell old girl. I was like, man, you know what? You want to? I pay my own bills. I fucking do all my own shit. You want to shit on my whole entire life just because I'm not doing exactly what you want? If I have a fucking Facebook or Instagram, whatever the fucking thing is, just because you are upset that I have it, and you think that I'm probably fucking all these bitches on there, getting that hella hoes on there, I'm not fucking with no hoes. My ass is tied up in your ass.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Your ass keeps me motherfucking insane.
The only thing.
Tied up, all the shit. But you don't have the right to sit here and just shit on my life just because you...
When someone gets like that with you, bro, it's because they're doing something wrong, bro.
Well, yeah, that's easy to say that, too.
Well, here's the other thing. The courts help. The courts helped it. The
court does help that the lady, but you know what? It's turning around actually, and you know what? I think and shouts out to all the guys that are out there doing the thing. But you know, if you feel like that you need to go to court and you feel scared to do it, just go do it. Like, what's the worst gonna happen? Like, they're gonna be like, no, you have to pay more child support. Like, fuck, you know what? The worst is going to happen is she's going to be like, oh.
It's already done, though. His kids are 19 and 20.
I have 100% thing where the judge is going to be like, well, you know what? Let me ask the kids, do you love your dad? Yep, we love our dad. All right, well, now you guys get 50-50
What do you feel
custody.
You need? PTSD, some counseling, or what do you have?
I didn't even get that
But a lot
chance.
of guys are just very, very scared to do it. You know why? Because it takes time. It does take time. It takes money, and it takes effort. And a lot of dudes, I'm sorry to say, a lot of dudes don't do it. But the guys that do it, they come out ahead because the judge looks at them and goes, you know what? You took the time to make it happen.
And here's the thing. I didn't get that chance like that.
Well, you have to give yourself that chance. Nobody's gonna give you that chance, bro.
You were out. You were kind of out. You were kind of out drinking and partying with the homies.
Their lawyers got me. That's the thing. They out-lawyered me. It was like going up against Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and the judge. Then guess what? She's gonna have to pay the lawyers again when you go back to court. Guess what?
Why would he be going back, dude? The kids are older. They're 19 and 23.
Oh, well, then you're still paying for child support at 19.
Because the arrears. The arrears, $54,000. But here's the other thing. It's worse. Her lawyer is gonna send the bill to me, and unless I can adopt.
And then it gets even worse because his daughter fucking changed her last name and he doesn't want anything.
He's got to know how deep my situation is. Then he can figure it out. Here's the other thing. It was a mayor.
On him.
It was a mayor.
She cheated on him.
She got a mayor, the mayor of the city, for the lawyer, and they fucking ripped me to pieces. I had no chance.
They dodged you.
Piranhas.
And then my lawyer flipped on me. She didn't even help me.
You don't have any? So, where yours at? Dude.
It's downstairs.
Oh, you motherfucker, dude.
I'll get you back.
The only thing I didn't deal with was...
Give me a stove, dog.
Go get
going to towers.
These aren't cheap anymore.
That's the only thing.
God damn. Cigarettes aren't cheap anymore, people.
I wasn't afraid of the court. I knew I wasn't getting treated fair. I knew they were going to probably treat me like shit. But yeah, I tried to ask for the 50%. Oh, she didn't give me the 50%. She fought me on everything. And here's the other thing. When you said when the girls come from a broken household, she didn't come from a broken household. She had both her parents. I came from a parents not the same.
Well, let me tell you something. With my situation is my baby mama. She didn't have a father. He was always in jail.
Okay.
Always in jail. And he got out for a little bit, and then we was good and everything, and then he went back in for some bullshit. So it's just like her.
That's my dad.
Her thought of what a guy is not who I am. Just because her dad was what it was for her doesn't mean that I'm that nigga for my kids. Like you can't, it's so easy for these females to just be like, oh, I got daddy issues and just pawn it off on the next nigga. But, you have to really think about it. You're raising kids, and these kids, they need their father and their mom. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? My baby mama, she tried to have her dude come up and be like, play daddy to my kids. And really, he's not the daddy. I'm the daddy. I'm the one that was changing all them diapers. I was the one that was over here doing all that shit, paying all this child support. So at the end of the day, I don't care if he pays for a quarter of what these kids have. I'm still the one paying all this money in child support. I'm still the one supporting these kids. So you got to give me my propers. I don't give a fuck if you ain't trying to give me them. You got to give me them. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't trying to give me them, then fuck you. That's how I feel. Like, fuck these bitch ass,
you're right,
fucked up ass
100%.
Baby mamas, because there's a lot of good ones out there too. There's a lot of ones that's working with their baby daddies. Like, you know what? Like, I don't have enough to get them new shoes. All right, well, I'm paying the child support, so you paying the bills or whatever. Let me go buy these kids. I buy my kids brand new shoes, new shit all the time. And does that go to the child support? No. I'm paying double child support at this point. Yeah. Why my kids never come through with new shit? Why am all the shit that they always wearing is the shit that I buy them when I'm paying child support? So at the end of the day, you got to respect me. If you don't respect me, then you don't respect your damn self, and you look like a silly bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry for all these females that I'm upsetting, because there's some that I know I must upset a couple of these.
Let's go to a song real quick. We'll be right back. This is the Ritz-Kellogg Radio Show. Made you listen.
We had some bumps along the way, but the reward is in the journey. I'm in my bag. I love from global tours, almost at my peak. They have to go and sit down in the clink just to reach the peak again. Mad with prison guards turning keys. Mad with God why he don't answer me while on my knees. I'm in need, I believe. Life don't ever turn on how we want, but I succeed. I hustled a little bit pursuing things which I achieved. I told my wife my plan, I also told her she could leave. She cried her eyes out, then abruptly she disagreed. I had to talk in cold while giving orders to the streets. Executive staff, 2 board members, they on my team. Execute affairs whenever matters get decreed. I played by the rules, receive my slot from out the beam. Big general nigga, game literature giver. When you stand on nation business, this shit come before your children. This shit come before your feelings. Niggas shoving dick in my little hole, I took no interest. Lost emotions on my last bid, past tense. Now I'm just pressure. Niggas shooting, taking shots that don't leave no impression. Gates don't partake in file and I don't get aggressive. Hang gliders moving silent if you hear it impair. Get your brains blowed out, put your feet in the air. People under my stairs, cold hearted my style. By one hoe unprotected, took some losses, no question. But we only fear Allah, walk anywhere, no protection. By my father, neglected, depression hit, I'm unsettled. Seeking love out in the slums and got embraced by the ghetto. Right leg undertook some fire, still got traces of metal. Upright, independent feelings, bitch, we die, it's whatever. That case you had, it got deferred, you agreed to some telling. I lost some fights, I never told, I never fold under pressure. Took some time, accepted mine, go look it up for the record. Dead broke while in New Orleans, people thought I was ballin'. Rented a black Maserati just for one of my artists. When Versace jewelry was hot, I was the one who had bought it. Put the roof over your head when I had just had a daughter. Show me where I hated on you, backstab me too often. Dealing with the ops while I'm in California recording. Put you in a great Camaro, just invoice me, I spent it. Paid pepper, that little money that we borrowed. Remember, I stood up for you when they say you was messing with children. They say I'm signing sex offenders, niggas right in my city. I told you fuck them, just stay focused, you gon' blow any minute. Transition, you play hard, that's your defense mechanism. You still my favorite rapper, though you let him turn you against me. You really hurt, I see your pain, you dissing me cause you miss me. You really hurt, I see your pain, you dissing me cause you miss me.
Call 415-779-4875. If you're a troll, I advise you not to call that number.
I advise you not to call that number.
Run for the hills, buddies. Run for the hills. Just like that pigeon flew away right now. Little faggot-ass pigeon. Hate that pigeon. Yo, we're back. We're back and we're here.
Right here with the Ritz Kellogg radio show.
Hey, you listen. So we wanted to talk about domestic violence against the male figure.
You know what? I think it's gotten a little too far. I think these females just think that they could just do whatever to a guy and it's going to be all good. And if he does something back, off top, it's domestic violence. Well, it's domestic violence the other way around, too. You know,
I was in a horrible relationship when someone basically fucking squatted at my house. Was engaged. I fucked up, man. It was some girl I like kissed when I was 14. She came back in my life like fucking 30 something, and she was like, "Oh, don't worry, I'm a baller," blah blah blah. But then like 2 months in, she tells me she's engaged, and I kept fucking with her. She gets caught. He changes the locks. Guess where she's at? She's at my fucking house, dude, causing havoc, bro.
Yo, my dude just told me the funniest story. He said he went out and this girl was causing him so much drama. He stopped fucking with her, like calling her back, everything. He got with this other chick. They went out to a hotel. She had his email password and she noticed that he was at a Marriott. So she found out the number to them. She called the Marriott, found out the number to his room, and started calling the room. And he was like, oh, my God. He disconnected the line because he didn't want to deal with it. Next thing you know, he comes back home after the whole ordeal. He got with the female, whatever. Next thing, he comes home and she's like outside the house talking about, I need to talk to you. He was like, oh, okay, where you at? She's like, I'm outside. And he was like, what the fuck? You outside the house?
How long would they get together, though?
Yo, they was together for a cool little minute. But at the same time, that's weird when a female just pops up like, I'm outside your house, you know?
Yeah,
so what ends up happening is he comes outside. She starts confronting him. She starts getting brolic. She starts getting wild. So he starts running away from her. And she's chasing this nigga down the block. And he's just like, no, I do not want to deal with this. So he starts running. He's telling me about the story. And I'm like, bro, you just ran from her? Like, you're running away from me? He's like, yes, bro. I ran down the block. She was chasing after me. It was like a horror movie. You know what I'm saying?
I've been in situations just like that, man.
Yo, and you know what? But that's what it takes to get away from some domestic violence shit. Because you know what? If as soon as a female touches me, I'm gonna want to bank a bitch. But at the same time, I don't want to bank the bitch. I just want to be cool.
Yeah.
You know,
I've been fucking
just
like
don't
straight.
Touch me. Don't touch me. Don't fucking put your hands on me.
I'm talking about a little ass chick, bro. Like she used to hit me and then call her twin sister and fucking brag about it, bro. Like she used to hit me, go to the bar, bro, in front of my people, hit me. That was like the line. I got a restraining order. Dude, it was so much drama, bro. She made me think I had a kid with her for 2 years.
Whoa. Yeah, I haven't had that.
Drama, bro. Like, dude, I wouldn't give her money, dude. I didn't want to go to court to find out if it was mine because once you're in the courtroom and you find out it's yours, then you're fucking stuck. Then it's all on paper and all that shit. So I was just like fucking Amazoning her fucking like clothes and fucking like diapers and shit, dude.
Yo,
and then
but
she,
all
wait,
it takes,
2
all
years
it takes,
in,
all
2
it
years
takes.
in, hold on. 2 years in, she goes, you know, the baby isn't yours. Blah blah blah, blah whatever. That baby was born 2.5 pounds, dude. She fucking was on cocaine and shit, dude. She worked in the industry, dude, the entertainment industry as a coordinator for music.
But Tommy, all it takes is one call to the people.
No, I called. I called, dude. We both went to jail, bro, dude. I spent $6,000, bro. 3 times, dude. I went to jail, bro. The DA never picked up a case because I never did anything to her, dude. But they take you too. It's like fucking bullshit, bro. I had marks on my face, dude.
Shout out to Lil Bow Wow. You know what, man? This guy, he's going through it. He has bitches on deck or whatever. But you know what? As mad as this female could get,
I haven't seen the video yet of what happened.
There's no reason that she needs to be scratching this dude in his face. And the fact that she was able to do that, she was on his ass. Like, if you trying to come at me, I'm out.
They were in an elevator. They were like in an elevator. When you're in a closed space like that, I don't even know. I just looked at the TMZ 2 seconds ago and found out about
devious.
DVS.
Devious hoes.
Word. Maybe I have to get the audio of this TMZ report. Hold up. Give me 1 second. So, yeah, we have it right here. Let me see. This is a TMZ reporting on this. Oh, shit. Oh, it's a video of Bow Wow getting into an elevator with this girl and 2 other dudes. Oh, he starts grabbing shit from her, grabs her wrist. The dude's standing right there. Oh, he grabbed her wrist all tough. Why man? There's cameras in elevators, motherfucker, don't you know? So what happened right now? He's talking shit, probably calling her a bitch. That dude's wearing a Gucci jacket. He's taking off his fucking jacket like he wants to fight her, though. And he's in her face like a dude.
He's in her face, though.
Like a dude. You can't talk to a bitch like that, bro. Like you're going to fight her like that. That's intimidation. You're going to get in her face, like act like you're going to take your jacket off. So you don't see what happens after. All I know is that Bow Wow gets some scratches on his face.
He didn't touch her from what I seen on the video.
No, I know, but later on something happened.
He did get in her face, and that wasn't right. Like, he shouldn't be all up in it. You know what? At the end of the day, bro, you got to be the bigger man. You got to be the bigger person in the situation. And, you know, I got to understand that, especially if you're a celebrity, you have to understand that everything is watching you. You know, like if you're in the elevator, if you're in the lobby, wherever you at,
Big Brother's
you have to understand.
Cameras are everywhere.
And the other side of that too is that females should also understand too that you can't just fuck with a nigga until he's ready to bust on your ass.
Because he will. Like, they'll lose it. We'll snap, dude. We'll snap. There's a. I don't give a fuck if the dude's a bitch made motherfucker, dude. One day he's gonna snap. Remember the movie Falling Down? Michael Douglas, when he just fucking... Oh,
Michael Douglas, he flipped the fuck out on that movie,
yeah,
bro.
Because, dude, it's
Falling
like...
Down, bro. That is one of the illest movies. If y'all haven't seen
Dead
Falling
Presidents.
Down, you gotta check it out, man.
Yeah, he goes...
Remember when he went off on her?
I need to download that shit, man. Check that out again.
You just don't know, girl.
What was that movie?
Dead Presidents, when he went to war and she goes... Oh, you just...
yeah. And that was the same shit, too, because she was like... what the
guy.
fuck? Like, are you gonna pay for this shit? And he was like, how you gonna just get money from that nigga? Like, I'm your man. Like, I don't give a fuck how hard we struggling. You don't go fuck another nigga or do anything for that money. Like
bitches be like, and I even hear what the blah 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 saying something. I'll suck at his dick, like, you know, for what?
And let me give a shout out though to all the boss bitches that's not with that bullshit, because there's a lot of women out here that's not trying to get their man for child support, not trying to do all that shit. They're very content with the fact that their man is part of the life.
I had that.
Kids.
I was lucky.
And you know what? Dude, that's major shots out to them females, because all these other females, bro, they listening to their moms, they listening to their auntie, and all their aunties that just got $100,000 in back child support.
Got
and all
like
that
4
shit.
baby daddies.
You got all that shit, and you know what? You is not a good role model. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Buzz Beats. We in this bitch, man. I don't give a fuck about these broke hoes, man. We gotta all get money. If you not get money, then what are you doing with your life?
Yeah, I need to get me money. I'm working on it. Word. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we in the building right now, man.
We in the Voodoo Studios.
We made you listen. It's the motherfucking podcast. My boy Tommy.
Yeah.
I'm out here, man. Claytonomous. Yo,
bitches,
to the
man.
Maximus. Flow Spectaculous. And I want to see me when I gas this shit.
So so this show, man, we're gonna, when we end this show, this is what we're gonna do. Like every time we do this show, we're gonna end with, like, you know, 10, 15 minutes of Buzz Beaters and whatever guests. Claytonomous doesn't rap, but we're gonna end the show with some freestyle hip hop for you. So just be looking out for that near the end of the show coming up shortly. Let's get into one more song, and then we'll come back.
Made you look, man.
Listen and look at the same time, bitch.
DJ Iceberg. I'm out in Boca Raton. I'm sipping Roca Patron. I got this chick on the phone, talking about life and how I just ain't right for her. I've been inclined to agree, cause all I've been doing is me now. I can't be a one, baby girl, nah, but I play the 2 or the 3 now. Give it a dick and I'm gone. I'm like a ticking time bomb. I'm on the road, grind time for the dose, my time. She cheer me on, pom-poms. She good for the soul, she good for the mind. She helped me get found, time. She helped me eat clean, balsamic. She might end up meeting my mama. Let's take it back like Western time zones. Used to call you up to share my milestones. Now you hear my voice and sound annoyed. Might as well be talking to the dial tone. I've been living dreams and ain't what it seems. Splitting at the seam when it come to you. I'm out in Boca
Boca Raton. I'm sipping Roca Patron. I got this chick on the phone, talking about life and how I just ain't right for her. I've been inclined to agree, cause all I've been doing is me now. I can't be a one, baby girl, no, but I play the 2 or the 3 now.
I flew out the Boca Raton, had to meet my nigga Boz. He took a break from the road, decided to party with Kaz. Had to get away from the cold, the winter was killing my vibe. Just got off the phone with J. Cole, told him that I'm with the guys. Look in my eye, I take your life through Versace. Dipping in the Monty, about to eat hibachi. Know what the past took a bossy. Sip it till I'm sloppy, fuck her till she knock me. I put her hurting on a 90, and the kinda through her body. Got her screaming God, lead, dale boom dolly. She'll work her up like a Salvador Dali. It's like a Prada robbery, nothing but designer. When you go shopping, you want the Zonda Rari. We could get both, so you know that shit poppin'. Feeling like Tommy, and Belly with Keisha and him got it poppin'. Put a head in my Tommy, Boca Raton, I ain't leaving this party.
I can't help the way you think when I'm not with you. I'm not with the way you think when I'm not with you. Baby, we know just what we got. Only we know just what we got.
The Ritz-Kellogg Radio Show. Hold the mic right because it's starting to stick out.
Hello, 911. What's the address of your emergency?
Hi, I've been physically assaulted by my boyfriend, and I would like to make a report.
Ma'am, what's your location? You say you don't?
He was hitting me. He was hitting me in places, and he said nobody's gonna believe.
Okay, ma'am. So did you need medical attention?
I don't feel like I do.
Okay.
I just want somebody to.
What's your name?
Leslie Holden.
Maxine?
Leslie, LESLIEHOLDEN.
Is your boyfriend still there?
Yeah, he lives here. We live here together. Yeah, I'm standing outside because his friends helped me leave.
Okay, let me get a description of you. Are you black, white, Hispanic, or Asian?
I'm black, and I have on all black. I'm in a green Jeep. I'm sitting in my car. The police already came out here, but they wouldn't let me out the bedroom.
So when the police came, your boyfriend wouldn't let you out the bedroom?
Yeah, it was him and 2 of his other friends, and they wouldn't let me out the bedroom. They took my phone from me because I called the police the first time, and they took my phone from me. No, it was just like a domestic violence. He was just hitting me with his hands.
Damn, what the fuck? I don't know about that.
That's all it takes.
I don't see her face all fucked up. I see his face all scratched up.
I'm telling you, that's all it takes is that phone call, man. Don't call the boys if you won't want none, because especially if you're going to get back with your dude.
You both have mugshots.
Yo, it don't matter if you get back with him afterwards. He's still on trial for everything that you're talking about.
Yeah. They both have mugshots, so they both were taken in, obviously. But they probably live, it sounds like they're from the South. I know Bow Wow's from Atlanta, right?
And at the end of the day, too, that shit, that was the peak of what happened. Like, y'all been...
She was wearing all black.
Been toxic. Y'all relationships have been toxic. You could sit there and cry on the phone and talk about domestic violence and all that shit, but if you're a real one, you're just going to piece the fuck out and you're not going to deal with it no more.
Yeah, you know what it is? Insanity is the definition of insanity is trying the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result.
That is the definition.
So... You're obviously insane if you think it's going to work. It's never going to work. And it won't work ever, because you already have the resentment and animosity at that point, and no one's ever going to be... The pride is a bitch when it comes to relationships. I don't know why motherfuckers are so prideful, dude. If it's about love, loving the other person, it's putting some pride aside, dude, all together. If you're going to love somebody unconditionally and put yourself in, like, jump in front of a train for them, die for them, that's love. You know what I'm saying? the shit, the pride in the head games that people play is ridiculous. I don't get it. I feel like a lot of these relationships I've been in recent times, dude, there's a lot of head games, a lot of people playing like stupid, childish, like high school fucking banter. Like, you know, I don't like banter. I don't like the little jokes, like the troll jokes and shit, dude. I'm not into that shit, dude. Like, and I let people know that shit from the beginning. It's like, fuck that. I don't think it's cute, dude.
It's a very delicate topic. It's a very touchy subject because you know why? Because at the end of the day, all the shit that's going down with the Bill Cosby shit, the shit that's going down with the the other assholes is Weisenberg. I don't know what the dude's name. Yeah. There's a lot of shit that's going down, and especially
those are guys that are taking their that's a power role. That's a power role
in LA and the Hollywood scene. You know, these people out here are making these women do things that they don't want to do. But you know what? They
do it too, dude. If you really want to talk about it, dude, it's pedophiles that they do that shit to kids
but
too.
They do it and they get mad afterwards because they feel like, and that's why R. Kelly hasn't been charged with shit. Like, R. Kelly is over here. He's a dog. And
he's a known dog. He married Aaliyah when she was 15. Dude.
And you know what? She didn't even probably really want to marry the motherfucker. She was probably just doing it just because she thought she was pregnant or because she didn't want the, at the end of the day, though.
She probably had fucking daddy issues or some shit.
The shit is like this, obviously. Bro. You need to take care of your children, and you have to teach your kids.
No way in hell I'd let my 15-year-old daughter fucking marry R. Kelly, dude, at that age, dude, if I wasn't in the picture.
You got to teach your kids how to move proper, you know? And if they're seeing that their mama is doing a certain way, they're going to come up and they're going to think that shit is okay. But at the end of the day, bro, like, it's not okay. And we have to get out of that lower mentality, that middle class, and we have to raise our standards up as people and teach our kids how to really survive in this world because this shit is not easy, bro. Like, this shit is not easy. As a dude, this shit is not easy. As a girl, this shit is not easy. So wherever step you are in your life, I'm telling you, bro, make sure that you have the right mentality, the right mind frame, and that you're looking at things the right way because all this other shit, we gonna die, bro. Like, we're only here for a few little turns of this table, bro, and after that it's gone. And guess what you're left with? This is your legacy. My legacy is my kids, and unfortunately they have a lot of their mom's traits and they have a lot of their mom. And you know, as much as I want to be a part of that life, she stripped that away from me. You know what I'm saying? And I always paid my child support. I've always been on time.
Do you call your kids?
I call my kids. And you know what? Sometimes they don't call me back, but I still, you know, and that shit's hard. That shit's hard because, you know, when you reach out to your kids and you don't get that call back, it's easy to be like, well, fuck your mom and you because you're listening to your mom. But you have to also understand that that's who they're with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you also have to really, you don't just box your kids in with your baby mama. You have to like take a step back and just be like, well, at the end of the day, these are just kids. These are just kids, and they shouldn't have to deal with this type of bullshit.
Right.
You know, yeah. And it's the same shit that she's probably saying is like, they shouldn't have to deal with your bullshit. Well, you know what? If you was working with me proper, like, we wouldn't have these problems.
Or.
And then that's all I have to really say about that. Yo, on my Forrest Gump shit, that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah. Jenny.
Even though Jenny was a little rip.
She had fucking issues, bro.
She was a R.I.P. rip, bro, for real, bro.
She got molested. She got molested by her daddy and shit.
You know what? But see, and that goes to show, like, look at that movie. And that's one of my favorite movies. Forrest Gump, my favorite movie.
We were talking about this on fucking Get Vocal earlier, dude, with favorite movies and shit. I mean, I say Scarface, but.
Yo, like, if you could really look at who was most successful, Scarface or Forrest Gump.
Probably Scarface.
No, Scarface died with, like, a mound of coconut. Yo.
Yeah, but I'm talking about more successful as in a like it's
I
a
hear
bigger,
what you're saying though,
yeah.
But I'm saying look, Forrest Gump was more successful. He had businesses by the time he started Apple by the time it was like
he didn't start Apple. He just invested money in the stock.
Like at the end of the day though, like let's keep it real.
Well,
Forrest Gump was the guy.
He was the guy.
Even if he was a little special, bro, he was the guy.
A lot special, but yes.
I could only hope to be half of the man Forrest Gump was, bro. He had a rip like Jenny, and he was still fucking with Jenny even after she was out there tricking, doing all that
dog.
shit. Yo,
yeah.
He loved that motherfucker, dog.
And you know what?
I've been in love like that before,
been in love
dog.
with some hoes.
I've been in love before, man.
Bro, if you ain't never been in love with a hoe,
that fool. Clayton saw me in love. I couldn't eat or sleep for 6 months after that one breakup with that motherfucker.
And you know what? I feel like women have it so much easier. They could just fuck another dude and then feel bad later. Whereas guys, we're not gonna fuck another bitch until we're like, all right, it's over.
No, but that's all we need, though, dude. You understand, dude? That is the cure to getting over somebody is getting more pussy. That's it. Getting fucking some another pussy helps you get over the last one, dude.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. It does. I fucked a bad bitch after a breakup, and it didn't do nothing. And she was loving me, and she wanted to be with me, and she wanted all the things that guys want, like that people want in relationships. She was trying to give it all to me, and I was like,
no, you didn't want that, but the sex.
I don't want that. Not even the sex. It was just like, you know what? I don't want to be. I don't want to be.
Okay, you know what? Okay, let me
what
rephrase what I said then. Okay, look,
I don't want a bitch telling
compatible
me what the fuck
sex.
I need to be doing all the time. Or
No.
Everything how she
if
feels.
If you meet somebody that's compatible sexually, it helps you get over fucking the last.
What happened to the females that just hold their tongue? They'd be like,
no, they don't do that.
Yo, look.
They need to shut the fuck up, dog.
You know what I'm saying though?
No,
because
they need
you
to
know
shut
what?
the fuck up.
As men though too. We hold our tongues a lot of times, and the females.
I do.
Look.
If I say what half the shit I say, bro. If I say half the shit I say,
let me stop you. Let me stop you real quick, because a woman will say like this. She'll say, "You're not putting in work. You're not doing anything. You're not like helping this relationship or doing anything." But they don't realize that a lot of the times that we could go crazy off of a situation, and we hold our tongues and we be patient and we act cool. They don't realize that because why? Because we're not expressing that. We're not like, yo, right now, I'm being hella cool and I'm not flashing the fuck on you because you're being an asshole. No, we just hold our tongues and we just deal with it. And they gonna sit here and be like, yo, you are the guy that doesn't do nothing in this relationship. Yo, I hold my tongue a lot of times and I don't get none of the fucking acknowledgement for that because I don't. It's just a choice you make not to flash, not to flash on the bitch.
If a bitch acts up in front of my people,
is that not right?
Yeah,
if a bitch acts up in front of my people and changes of her, like if she's cool and when it's just us two, and then we get around my friends and she acts like a punk and tries to be a bitch, like totally different person.
Yeah, that's
bitch. Weird. Get out of my car. I'm never gonna talk to a bitch again. That's just the way it is. I've been like that since I was fucking 16, dude. Fuck that bullshit.
Straight up. Ritz-Kellogg's radio show, man. Hey, we showing you, man. It's real talk, real spill. And these hoes, don't fuck with these hoes. Go get you a nice girl who's solid, who's going to rock with you, who's going to help you build, who's going to help you. You know what I'm saying? If a woman is telling you shit about your life and she ain't paying your bills, and she ain't fucking paying half your rent and doing none of that shit, then what she has to say really doesn't mean shit. Dick. Yo, as a man, be happy that you're providing for yourself and don't let nobody tear you down as a man because you are your own ruler of your destiny, man. Like, you know what? If you're working hard for your fucking rent and you're doing your shit and you broke, don't let a bitch tell you broke. No, I'm not broke. I have... where you live? You living with your mama. You living with your moms and shit, yo. I'm out here. I could bring a bitch back home if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? If I wanted to. And you lucky I haven't been doing that. And you lucky I haven't been doing that. So you should respect game. You should be out here being like praising me, giving me propers like, yo, my nigga is solid as fuck. He pays his bills. He does all this shit. Because guess what? When you fuck with the next nigga, he might have some chips in his pocket. But guess why? Because he living with his moms. He over there living in an in-law with his moms. And he think he have it all figured out because he has his own room and his own area. At the end of the day, that nigga ain't doing shit. Stick to your guns. Stick to the niggas that really out here solid And don't switch up, because once you switch up, bro, ain't no coming back.
But that's how easy it is for a girl to do that. There's so many, especially a good-looking fresh bitch. Yeah, they get hit on all day, and then you got fools like that are fucking like throwing money in their direction, and blah blah blah. Like for instance, dude, the fucking bartender over at the Alchemy, dude, Michelle, dude. She said this customer, she didn't get any tips, and this one dude tipped her $100, dude, but then he was telling her he pays $7,000 a month for fucking child support. So I mean, obviously he has money, dude. If his fucking child support is that high, he's got to bring in a lot of money. So he gave her the business card, and she's like, "I'm not gonna call him. I'm all, yeah, right."
Yeah, man, fuck that shit. Because you know why, bro? Like, if you meet somebody who's solid, and you guys are not, if you didn't meet off like some money shit, or if it wasn't on some like what you got type shit, if it was like some like you're a cool ass dude, let's go out, let's go on a date. All right, now we dating, now we going out, now we're fucking around, now we doing our shit.
Like Coming to America, he didn't want fucking her to see the hot tub in the apartment. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? He wanted to look all like he's poor and shit so she could love him for
but why would you want to act like you really that nigga when you're not? You know what I'm saying? It's better to be more humble and be like, yo, look
I'm a prince, bitch.
Yo, this is what I like. Even like he was a prince, but at the same time, he was still like,
he didn't want.
This is who I am right now. This is
what
I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And in life is
he should have just been 100 from the beginning, dog. Like, you know what I mean? You shouldn't lie. Nobody should lie for shit, dude. A lie doesn't get you anywhere.
In life, people go through these relationships, right? And they go through all these fucked up relationships, and then they get into the next relationship, and they think that it has to be the way it was in the past relationship, and it don't have to be like that. No,
it's supposed to be fucking different.
It's supposed to be brand new,
different,
and good.
Don't bring the old ways to the new way.
Bring your new, like your old ass, insecure jealous ass
way of thinking.
You know what I'm saying? And I was dating a woman, you know what I'm saying? Me and my girl, we had broke up for a minute. She was fucking with some other nigga. I was fucking with this chick. She was tight. She was nice. Mm-hmm. But she started talking about all the shit that she was in her past relationship.
Oh, dude, yeah.
What the dude did for her, or like how they did this and that. And I was listening because I was like, okay, you know, because you listen. But at the end of the day, I told her, like, you know, you kind of been like really on this hype with a lot of the shit you telling me about this dude. So either you got to go figure that shit out and go work that out, because it seems like you're still upset about how he did you, about what the thing. Because if you were upset about it, you would be able to move forward with me, and you wouldn't have to talk about the next nigga. You would be able to be like, yo, like, what are we doing tonight? Like, what's up? Like, what are we gonna watch on Netflix?
Yeah,
what's the
he
TV series?
You.
What?
And why should you have to hear it?
Yeah, and I
mean, there's nothing wrong. There's a time and a place for it.
I shouldn't have to tell her, don't tell me about your ex. You should already know. Like,
yeah, I mean, depending on the person, dude. Some people like I could talk about
too.
I could listen to a chick talk about her ex, because I mean, it's getting to know the person. You know what I mean? Like,
but it's not over. When it's overdone, it's overdone though. Like when
no.
True.
If they're just like constantly fucking
like
talking about
everything that you have to say has to do with your ex or what you did with your past.
You're living in your past at that point.
At that point.
You're living your past,
and
for
you
sure.
know what? At the same time, it goes the opposite way, too.
Right.
For a dude, you know what I'm saying? Don't be a dude and be out here with a new female because you're on a light break, or not even on a break, but you out here with the next female, and you over here sitting here like stressed out on your current female. Like, that's not fair to the female you fucking with, and they feel the vibes. You know what I mean? They feel the vibes. They like, bud, like, what the fuck?
Speaking of vibes,
dude, you talking about this bitch so much? She gonna be tripping. She gonna be like, why are you talking about this bitch?
I talk about all kinds of bitches though. Talk about fucking all kinds of sexual escapades. Okay, speaking of, what was the word you just used? Vibing.
The vibes, man. You see the vibes.
Okay, are you ready?
Bust down, Tatiana.
Are you ready?
Let's go.
Ritz-Kellogg Radio made you listen.
Hello, world. It's me, Sean Connery, and you haven't seen or heard from me in quite some time, because this prick has had me and Morgan Freeman tied up, laying face down in our own feces. What a prick this Koma guy is. And this Ritz-Kellogg Radio show, where you are right now, is ridiculous.
Hey, man, it's your boy Buzz Beats.
Ritz-Kellogg Radio.
Hey. Hey, shout out to my nigga G. We building bridges over here, man. Pulp Fiction. It was written in the description. Ain't nothing but that pimp shit I'm spitting. Glazing. Donuts. J Dilla shit. Fucking with the boy, you get hit with clits. Double rounds. Hollow tip sounds make your body drown. And the D-I-R-T, I flow for them boys that can't speak. Yo, ain't nothing but that shit right beside me. 4-4 in your dome and you probably.
How to switch it up. That beat was irritating my eardrum. Sorry. Ritz-Kellogg Radio.
I do it. Hey, I do it. I do it like a free throw. That boy, he got that mean flow. It's Buzz. It's nothing to a boss. I've been doing this shit. Fuck it. Ricky Ross. Tryna chalk your body in the frame. Tryna chalk that body to maintain my game. Spit fame at these motherfuckers hollow tips. Cause they mad as shit. They ain't hard as this. Cause I'm that guy. Why would I lie? Cause I come through with that tie-dye. Real hippie with it. Yeah. Give me the kush. Let me stuff it in my swish. And I'm really with it. I'm a bay boy. Hit you with the K boy. No delay boy. Or the reverb. Fuck what he heard, she heard. The shit I spit like a mean curve. Off the block, off the chip of the block. They ain't wanna see the boy, cause I'm iller than hot. I'm iller than that. Niggas didn't want me, boy. I fill them with hoes. Swiss cheese, all these motherfuckers, all they owe. Like Cheerio, oh, that cereal. Pour the milk on them. Bet I'm silk on them. Like nausea. Flow with the shit that I spit off the top, boy. Yeah, gone there. You fucked up, ho. My shit gone like, uh-oh. You fucked up, ho. Cause that shit was like, uh-oh. It's that Ritz-Kellogg radio show. It's that boy Buzz. I got the infinite slap. 1, 2, 3 into the 4. I'ma get this money, I'ma get it out of her. 1, 2, 3 into the 4. I'ma get this money, I'ma get it out the hoe. FAB, fabulous. Roll with the shit, they can't handle this. Cause I'm Magnum spit, and I'm after this. Get that money out of motherfuckers hating on my clip. Extended. Boy, you pretending. Boy, I'm just gassing. On the block, boy, like a young assassin. Professional. Top that. Motherfuckers in couldn't stop that. Even though I came fucked up, boy, you gotta cop that. So real, so ill. Tell me how I feel when I spit it like $100 bill. Holyfield, Mike Tyson, bite your ear. Motherfuckers didn't want to see me right in here. I put them through like, bitch, you all knew like, why you acting brand new like? Why you really know? Cause the shit was like, oh my God, on my shit. I be on my M.O.B. That's just the mob. I be on my job. It's nothing to a boss here. Give me another beat, man. Let me slander some shit, man. I'm a Bay pedestrian. I'm a real Bay boy. Born and raised out of that San Francisco, California.
We got about 6 more minutes.
I'm out here in Los Angeles.
Get it. Ritz-Kellogg.
My boy Tommy Gunn, man. My homie Claytonimus. Check it. But check it. Yo. I lost a lot of homies last year. Let me slow this shit down like this. Forever in my mind, forever on my grind. Every time I spit this shit, you probably wanna rewind. This shit is timeless. Yeah. You forever in my mind, little mommy. Yeah. Have you shook young crook on the block? I spit that shit real hard to see. It's harder to stop. And when I'm on the block, these hoes really all on my jock. And they don't really see me stop until 6 o'clock. Ever in my mind. I really wish I could do this shit for my niggas that can't do this shit. Too legit to quit. MC Hammer, y'all been smoking on that Bama. I've been smoking on that. Slide it in my Swisher Sweet. Riding cause my Swisher Sweet. Fly it in the infamous. I'm busting like I can't get back. Boy, I'm getting it. You forever in my mind. Check it. You forever on the grind. Check it. De La Soul, yeah, I'm really with the flow. Spit the O at your dome and you know what you really want. Lost Souls. Yeah. See the devil on my shoulders getting colder, but I'm really out there. Bum boulders on my shoulders cause I'm really colder than all the MCs that they couldn't even handle these bars. Spit hard, leave them sores on their arms like I'm farther than that. Shit, nigga, I'm harder than that. Nipsey Hussle, I'm trying to gas up. Fucking with them hoes, yeah, they all gas us. I hope I meet one day.
Last one.
Yeah. This for my real ones, man. My Shakespeare niggas. My Latter-day Saint niggas. Classic shit, man. Yo, it's Buzz on this shit, man. Hey. Yeah. I grew up listening to IMP. Ill-mannered players. COUG and UT. Mac Dre. RIP to the Jack. Yeah, we from the Bay. LA is where I'm staying right now. Got my homies rocking on the way right now. See them hoes all up in my face right now. Never would I, could I, should I blow like a tie-dye, leave your shit so high. Cushion my swish. Hoes on my. Why should I play for a bitch when I could play for the team? Home team, go green, come through, gasoline. Spit that shit, no Vaseline. Ice cubes in my motherfucking Hennessy. Hey, yeah, I'm just a bae, nigga. I just came around the way, nigga. And bet I play bitches better than niggas. Roll with the Swisher Sweet tucked underneath my... Feel me? It's nothing to a boss. I've been shining, ain't nothing but a motherfucking diamond when I'm rhyming. Got them gassing and relaxing, mashing in a mansion. Cause a nigga like me was parked off in the Marriott of the Mark Hampton, the west of the W. Niggas didn't want no trouble, dude. Yeah, cause I bubbled, dude. I take it to the casino and play it like Al Pacino with Joe Pesci. I'm Gretzky. These niggas don't wanna test me. Flow like Everlast. Hold on to this gas. Yeah, I laugh on them. Had a puff pass on them. To the left, all I shine. I do it the best. Ain't no stress. It's the West shit.
1 minute.
Yeah. One more beat. Give me one more.
We got 1 more minute.
I need an IPA right now. Let's go.
You got it.
Hey, I need that IPA. That's the Indian Pale Ale. Rockin' that shit like LL. In the jacuzzi with your main bitch. She a snail. She real slow, but my flow so cold. Leave you niggas ice on like, hold on. My flow really give me a hold on. Yeah, it's a roller coaster, so hold on. It's up and downs in this shit. Boy, you probably drown with the shit I spit off of my lips like Tupacalypse and I trip. Never would I ever trip on a bitch. Never ever would I trick on a bitch. Yeah, I get this money, yeah, I'm real too. P-I-M-P, like a pimp. Put my step on the shit, cause you know I'm ill, like chocolate. Niggas can't stop the shit, cause I'm hot as shit. Fucking with them boys, getting money ain't hot as this.
Yeah, that was Ritz-Kellogg Radio Show. Made you listen. Thank you for listening. We appreciate it. I'd like to end the show by telling everybody here, fuck off, yo.
Fuck you.
Fuck off, people. Check you out next time.
You're fucking retarded.